Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my weekly makeup basket. I've got like a whole pile of stuff right here on my desk that I'm going to go through because these are the things that I plan on using for this upcoming week. And I apologize for looking a little rough. It has been a long day. I've been up for a very, very long time. My makeup's been on for a while. I did, powder and stuff, but I'm feeling a little rough today. So, and not because like I'm feeling bad. I just, I've been busy and my makeup's been on all day. All right, so let's get into this makeup because I want to make some good progress this week. So first and foremost, my primer. This is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. Attempting to finish it this year, so I am probably just going to keep this one in until it is done. Same with this one. I'm going to keep this foundation in. This is the Rose Inc Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum. I will keep this in. I may add some other things into my basket with this, but I think this is going to stay in for the duration of its lifespan. And with that, I am actually adding in a second foundation. This is one that I had gotten in PR and I just haven't used it yet. I'm kind of excited to try it. It is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur, and mine is in the shade Custard. It's 220N, I believe. Oh, and it's got niacinamide in it. Even better for oily skin girls like myself. So that is my primer and foundation. I'm going back to this concealer. It is from Catrice. It is the Liquid Camouflage High Coverage 12-Hour Concealer. I don't think I'm going to finish it in this makeup basket, but it is getting closer to the stopper coming out. And hey, if I can get the stopper out of it in this makeup basket, that just means I am that much closer to getting it done this year, because that is the goal. I would love to have that one moved out. I do have one color corrector. This one is from NYX. It is the Lavender Concealer in a Jar. I like this for my under eye area because I don't get dark, I get yellow. So that will correct that one. And then I have my cream products. So I have my Franken Cream Bronzer that was made with multiple lipsticks. And then my Franken Cream Blush, also made with multiple lipsticks. And this one was made with just the base scrap. So you can see there's not a ton in there, but it's still going to take me a while because it is extremely pigmented. And I may end up melting that down and putting it in like an old lipstick tube or maybe a lip balm tube. I cannot remember who put it in. I get so many comments and I read them all, and I don't always get a chance to comment on them right away. But someone just recently in one of my Franken Fridays put that in, and I just thought it was an absolute brilliant idea to melt that down into a lipstick tube or a lip balm tube so I could just apply it without needing to dip into a brush and, dealing with this kind of packaging. So that might be something for a future Franken Friday where I might just melt my stuff down and put it into like old tubes of lipstick or old tubes of lip balm. Having struggles with my words today. All right, so powders, face powders. I've got my usual three. I've got the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Crest Powder, Peach aka Oompa Loompa. I've got the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder and the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, because I would like all three of those done this year, and they just kind of need to stay in. I think those are the only face powders, not counting the one that I'm using as a highlighter, that I'm attempting to finish this year as part of my 50-50. I think I have others that I would like to finish this year, but probably aren't going to happen, and they will either they're either in rollover projects or they will be rolled into new projects for the new year. But those three, those are the ones that I would really like to have done this year. All right, blush, because my bronzer is in my magnetic palette. So my blush is Bare Minerals Blush Pearl. Would love to have that done this year. We've got the Kaja Butter Up Play Bento trio here. I am just working on this blush. It is stubborn. I'm just trying to hit pan on that thing, and it's not happening. This one should have been in all along because I did want to finish it this year, but I don't think that's going to happen. This one is from Bare Minerals. It is the Diamond Gossamer, and it's like micro glitters, like white micro glitters, which is a little crazy, but I gotta at least use it some. I should have been using it all year long, and I've kind of pushed it on the back burner, and now that we're getting closer to the end of the year, I'm like, I really should have used that more. But what are you gonna do? All right, let's get the lip stuff out of the way. I feel like I should have more lip stuff in here, but this is what I put in, so this is what we're gonna use for the week. So I have my usual 2 lip liners. This is the one I currently have on. It's Buxom Hush Hush. This one is Nude Sticks Greystone. I tend to like alternate them, and I frequently use Nude Sticks Greystone with this, but Hush Hush that I have on now, I use that almost every single time I do my makeup, so that's been getting a lot more usage, but it's a much more user-friendly color, so that's what I've been doing. I have one tinted lip balm. This is the one I had in last week. It is just in for usage. It is the shade Flushed, and it is from Buxom. It is just a little bit tingly, which I kind of like because I'm weird that way. And then I have 2 lip glosses. So I have the Avon Glazewear in Rosebud, and then this one is from Tarte. It is just one from a gift set. I have no idea what it is called. It didn't have a name. All right, let's get some of this eye stuff out of the way. Pop these out of this little container. So for my brows, I have this one from Sephora. It is just a clear brow gel. And then I also have the Sephora Size Up Waterproof Mascara. Words are having a hard time coming out of my mouth today. It's sheer exhaustion. That's all it is today. This one is my eye base. It is from Essence, the I Heart Stage eye base. And then I have the NYX Glitter Primer. I should just give up now. I can't talk. I'm so tired. I've been up for so many hours, and I'm working on like 3.5 hours of sleep just because, and yeah, so I'm struggling here. All right, so I have 3 eyeliner pencil type things, and then of course I always have the one in my magnetic palette. So first we have the Wet n Wild Turquoise in Just for Usage. I have the Sephora Felt Liner, and this is in the shade Espresso for usage. And then Mally Midnight, this one I'm attempting to finish this year, and just about ready to sharpen it again. So that's always satisfying to me when I have to sharpen one of my pencils, whether it's a lip pencil or an eyeliner. If I need to sharpen it, that means I'm actually using it. So that is a very positive thing. All right, I have Minimal Cream Eyeshadows. This one is from Give Beauty. It is in the shade Midriff. I have it in Just for Usage. I've neglected it a lot. I really need to work on that some. I have the, what is this? The Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust in Space Time. I really need to get the stopper out of this one. It's been a struggle to get anything on the brush, and I think that's part of why I haven't been using it as much, is because it's low enough that it, like, no matter how much I scrape the brush around the side, I'm just not picking up enough product, and I don't want to fight with it. So I really just need to pull the stopper and make it work for me again. All right, we've got the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ritz, and I think that is everything for this drawer. And I guess we're down to just the eyeshadow in my magnetic palette. I have quite a few palettes, but let's get this one out of the way. Quite a few repeats from last week because some of them I just didn't get to. I did a lot of neutral looks, much like I have going on today. So we've got the Smashbox bronzer here. hopefully I can get this done before the end of the year. I don't know if it's going to happen. Same with this one is the Milani Illuminating Face Powder. This is the one I've been using as my highlighter. It's what I have on today. Alright, I've got things kind of like crooked in here because I like had to really wedge stuff down in here. This one is Coastal Scents Mica Pigment in Rubin Coral Pearl Mica, I believe is what it's called. This one is also from Coastal Scents. It is in the shade Winterveld. This right here is my purple cream, no, gel, yeah. I think it's a gel eyeliner. I never remember which one it is. I think it's e.l.f. that's the cream eyeliner and everything else in the world is a gel liner. So this is from the Profusion Eyes Trendsetter palette. And then, let's see, what do we have here? This is from the Coastal Scents 88 palette. It is very frankened and it needs some love. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Looksy shadows. This one's from Bare Minerals. It's soft black. These are all Coastal Scents Hot Pots down here. Let's see. This is from the ColourPop Blush Crush palette. I would love to have this done in this makeup basket. Fingers crossed that I can make that happen. This one is also from the Profusion Eyes Trendsetter palette. I believe that shade is called Embark. This is from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. That is Cotton Candy. This is a Franken. This is a Franken. And then these three here, those are from the Coastal Scents 88 palette. Did I miss anything? I just had to show you guys up close. This is the green Franken that I made, and it kind of turned purple, but hopefully the camera is picking it up and not color correcting too much. But if you look under here, where I've used it, it almost starts to look a little green again, but it doesn't play green. It plays like a deep purple, like a deep eggplant. It's just so weird that it does that. Yeah, it's still looking very eggplanty, which I like. It is a very pretty shade, and I like to use that when I'm doing purple shades. I like to use that one as my to set my eyeliner so that it's not just harsh black. I can set it with that very deep purple, deep eggplant, if you will, and it just, I don't know, makes it look a little bit better than just straight black. All right, you know I'm going to have the Maj palette in here because it's got to get done. Absolutely has to get done. This one is probably going to stay in as well because I want to have both of these palettes done. This is the Essence I Like to Mauve palette. I don't think it's going to be done this year, but there is one shade in here that I do think I can have done. So if the other three can't get done, oh well. If I can get one of those shades done, I'm going to attempt to do that. All right, I've got the Too Faced Love palette. I have only one shade in here that I need to get a certain number of uses on. It is this green shade right here. I did have this in last week, and I only used it once or twice. I don't remember now, but it needs more uses on it. So that one is going to be in. And then this one is my Level Up palette. It is the Odin's Eye Norns palette, and I am just attempting to hit pan on 2 different shades in here. And I think I know which ones I'm going to work on, but you never know. But I'm pretty sure. I could change my mind though. Probably won't, but I could. All right, now that I've talked to you guys in circles because I'm a little slap happy right now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I got to put all this stuff away. Then I still have to edit and upload. Yay. Can't wait. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.